Well, at least the squeaks out of it this week.
We'll see. We'll shake some of the rust off of it for next week.
It's still heavy as heck, but
Yeah,
hey,
it's
man.
heavy.
You know, I must be getting weak. Took me 7 days. Whoa. Yo, Doc. How was your week, man?
It was a good week. How was your Father's Day?
My Father's Day was fantastic. The kids, the little warriors, they got me this Viking dad, and it says, the man, the myth, the legend. It got me an XL, should have been a XX, but, you know, you gotta love them. They're great kids.
Well, you know what they say.
What?
I may be fat, but I can always lose weight.
But when you're ugly,
But
you're always
you're
going to be ugly.
fat. Yeah, always ugly.
He ain't heavy. He's my father. Anyway. So how was your Father's Day?
How was my? That was nice of you to ask. It was nice. My girls took me out to my favorite restaurant.
No, which is?
It's Izzy's on Third. Good wings.
Izzy's?
Izzy's.
Oh, that's a great name.
It is. It's a good name. It's a good place for wings. It's a typical tavern fare there, and they make a really good personal pizza, and they have, Yingling on tap. So I was a happy guy. Yeah.
That would make me happy. My boys, I tell my wife, right, it's Father's Day. Don't you do anything. They're adults. They should take care of it.
Yeah.
They got sirloin steak, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know what the marinade they put on it, but it was like spicy and sweet. Oh, it was so good, right? And they know my steak, baked potato, Brussels sprouts, and a beer.
Yeah.
And my oldest son, he got me a vintage bottle of this stout, which was really good, but I should not have drank it at 5 o'clock at night. Because by 7 o'clock, I was in bed. Yeah. But, and my wife did get me something. She got me a nice bottle of mead.
Oh, nice.
Helga, you're a great woman. And you did good with the kids. Because if it was me, they'd be a wreck. Anyway.
Welcome to Cemetery Cinema. We're your hosts. This is the Mad Darbarian.
And this is Dr. Dre.
And we're here to showcase movies from the past, the present, the future, and beyond.
And a boatload of independent movies, man. So,
what do you think the boss is up to now? What's the movie? What's the movie?
I don't know, man. All I can tell you, he was out and he's in the Kwanzaa hut again, right?
Yeah.
Hoping he's feeding the cats, but we'll talk about that another time. And I imagine he's pulling some stuff out of the, some dusty videotapes out of the box in the back, man. We don't get many DVDs. Most of these movies we're getting are VHS tapes, of all things.
Blow the dust off of them.
Man.
Slap them against your hand a couple of times, hoping the tape doesn't...
Yep.
Yeah.
And be kind to rewind. But he should be calling in any minute.
There he is.
Ring, ring. Wow. Reap.
Independent
movie.
Independent movies.
It's from, with the deets we got, right? It's a movie called Reap. It's from our friends at Bayview Entertainment. They're the ones that made Fang, I think. Wow, we get a lot of movies from them. Thank you. All right. So what's the boss got to say about it? All right. When an unexpected visitor turns up at a house party and informs the guests they're destined to die that night. What a downer. The doomed revelers must find a replacement souls to take their slots. Wow, that sounds pretty weird. Imagine sitting there having a party and somebody walks in. All right, you're all going to die. You got to find a replacement. What?
Hey, Matt D, can you get over here?
Yeah. 10 o'clock at night. Hey, man, I picked out this really good movie to watch.
I need your help.
Yeah. All right. So, all right. So let's see. He has in there not for the kiddies, lots of scary stuff, gore, and naughty bits.
Yeah.
You know the naughty bits are kids can't see that. All right. So let's sit back, grab some popcorn, go into a recliner, and get ready for some weird apartment happenings. Ooh.
We'll be back.
Boom. Whew. Man, remember them 80s parties?
Not, I didn't live that life.
I might have had a good time every now and then. I never did the powder, right? It's the first thing they do. Hey, we're going to have a party. The girl's got a bunch of powder on her mirror. Kids, don't do drugs.
Don't do that stuff.
Yeah, drink beer instead.
It'll kill you. Right.
Yeah. But, so, what'd you think about that first killing?
Zoinks. Yow.
Yeah, they should have cable.
They should have went with cable.
That could have prevented that. Nothing like getting impaled by an antenna.
It reminded me of that scene in the Omen.
The Omen?
The Omen, yeah, where the lightning struck the lightning rod or whatever, and it came down and impaled that guy. Yeah. Good job.
Man.
Yeah.
See? They stole it. No.
Nah.
That antenna, that was pretty good. That was a pretty good killing. All right? So, the first guy... we got to figure out who this bald guy is. It's walking around killing people, right?
Who is that bald guy?
And the first person he killed, I swear to God, was Kyle Schwarber, Philadelphia Philly, just hit 300 home runs. Kyle Schwarber, right, he looks just like him.
Could be his brother.
Could be his brother, right? You know, Dial Schwarber. Get it? Die. All right. Come on. So we got to figure out who this bald guy is now, right? And then the chick, right? Like, she's like the messenger from the devil, right? And then they can't kill her. Like, and have you ever played any of those games like that?
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah, yeah. We used to play Mafia.
Mafia?
And where everybody, everybody gets a card, and like the aces are... You only have so many cards. You pull out like an ace or two aces, and those are your Mafia cards. And then you pull out a jack. A jack would be your cop. Then you pull out the queen, which would be the medic. And then number cards are just town people, right? And then everybody puts their head down. You go, okay, Mafia, wake up. And your two people who had the ace cards, they pop their head up. You go, who do you want to kill? And they pick somebody. And then they put their heads down. Cop, who do you suspect? Cop will point to somebody. If he points to the wrong person, you don't... And then you wake up the medic or the nurse and the queen holder. Right. Who do you want to save?
It's pretty much exactly the same thing, but they're using witch instead.
Witch instead, yeah. I've heard him using werewolf also. I've heard werewolf.
Well, that's what's his name? Spider-Man. That was his thing.
Okay.
Garfield, when he kept saying, no, I'm not in it. I'm not the werewolf. And yet, he was in the movie. Anyway, all right. So, all right, what are the details on this? All right. So, it was written and directed by sketch comedian, stage actor, turned writer-director, Joe, I don't have the last name, but he's a proud New York native, graduate of Skidmore College. No underwear jokes. His recent accolades, he won Best Writer for his noir suspense thriller Death Sentences. He got Best Screenplay at the Sydney Film Fest, right? With the movie Meant to Be Broken. He had Best Feature Script at the Blue Cat Screenplay competition. So the guy's accomplished, right? Good. He also wrote and directed Breakup Mountain, Reap, Blood Falls, and Parched 1, 2, and 3. Wow. And he's perpetually, and he does it with the perpetually talented, he does it with the talented, perpetually thirsty crew of Parched Productions. That's funny. All right. So we got, the movie's pretty good so far. It has a decent director. He's got good cred. All right. starring Alex Abrams, right? Oh, Alexis Abrams, right? She's the hot redhead, right? She's the witch game master. She's known for Bad Thoughts, nothing. Bad Thoughts, Love and Taxes, and she has 17 other movie credits. All right, she's been around. Angela Araka, the evil girl, right?
Evil.
She's Puerto Rican. She's of Puerto Rican and German descent from Camden, New Jersey.
Joyzy.
Sorry to hear that, Camden.
Joyzy.
But she's the oldest of 4 kids, right? Started acting in commercials and print ads, and she decided to take acting for a living. And she's best known for a role as Cece in the indie film. So I guess that's an indie movie.
The indie film.
Right. Andrew Burkett, right? Jake, known for Blue Blood. Oh, Blue Bloods. He was in Blue Bloods, all right? Hamlet Horatio, and Garbage Bag of Broken Bottles.
That sounds like a fun movie.
All right. And he's been married since 2016. Okay, who cares? All right. Brian Dormanhauser as Ern, who's the lug nut, the long-haired guy, right? IQ just missed him, okay? He's known for Under the Influence, Taken from Rio Bravo, and Bottom of the Ninth. That's actually a good baseball movie. All right. So we got a decent director. We got a couple of actors with seasoned actors, right? And the plot's pretty good so far. So let's see how this turns out. We'll be back.
We're back.
So they all have a nasty backstory, right?
Don't we all, though? I mean, really. Everybody got that skeleton in their closet they don't want getting out.
Some people have whole cemeteries in their closet.
Some people work at this. Yeah, work at a cemetery.
No, but I mean, like, skeleton in a closet. Some people got
bodies in the trunk of your car.
Bodies in the trunk. Well, but then that's more like work.
I know.
Yeah. So if you ever see me going out to the swamp, don't follow me. All right. And
especially if he's driving somebody else's car.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
If I'm driving a Lincoln, right, that's not my car, right? So they all have to make up for their past. That's why they have to kill somebody, right? Now, how do they decide who to kill, right? The one girl kills her stepdad, right? And he put up a fight.
He had it coming to him.
He had it coming to him, though, right? And then, right, so the bald guy is actually a dead guy, right? And he's still coming.
Bald guy's dead.
Bald guy's dead. He's walking through town like this, right? And, he's just killing people as he's walking through town. So he killed a kid, right, which I wasn't too happy about. Then he killed another guy and left the dog. So John Wick would be happy with him, all right?
Dog survived.
But the key to this is they all have a past to make up for, all right? I can't wait to find out what Goody Two Shoes did, all right? Because she has to kill somebody. But I don't know, man. It's the movie. It's getting there, and I'm like, I haven't figured it out yet, all right? So, we have jokes. So we have jokes from...
Who are they from?
Sophia Sorrentino of Morton, Pennsylvania. All right. Better be good. Right. I used to love building sandcastles with my granny, but my parents thought it was so creepy, they glued the urn shut. My parents raised me as an only child, which really irritated my brother. A father and his son were walking deep in the woods with a lantern and a shovel. The son says, "Dad, it's creepy out here. I'm scared." The father says, "You're scared. I'm the one who has to walk home alone." Oh, Sophia, you're dark. All right. My wife and I made a difficult choice and have decided we do not want children. If anybody wants them, please give us a ring. We will give them to you tomorrow.
Call us.
What does a creepy Pokemon do when you're in the shower? Pikachu. Oh, God. Oh, I'm tearing up. I visited my friend in his new house. He told me to make myself at home. So I threw him out. I hate having visitors. Oh, my God. An elderly relative. I can't read without my glasses.
Wait, there's more.
There's more. All right. My elderly relatives like to tease me at weddings saying, "You'll be next." They stopped once I started yelling at funerals. What's the best thing you can do if you're feeling lonely? Watch a scary movie. You won't feel lonely anymore. All right, two more. All right. My girlfriend thinks I'm creepy. Well, she's not my girlfriend yet. Sophia? All right. What's the last thing to go through a fly's head as it hits the windshield?
His butthole.
His butt. Sophia, you're getting two at ease. And we'll be back. Oh. Whoa!
See that one coming?
No, not at all. All right.
Kind of surprised me, too.
So, the Born Again Goody Two Shoes was a goth, vampire, Satanist, heroin addict, lesbian who choked her lover to death, right?
Yeah.
And then the girl that she choked ended up being the devil person because she sat in the devil circle and wanted to make up for killing her.
You forgot the part where she didn't return her library books on time either.
Oh. You know what happens? You know what happens when that happens?
Library books. That's right.
Remember that Seinfeld episode?
Yes.
That was hysterical. Oh my God. But then, like the last, it's always the person you never suspect.
They threw us a couple of red herrings there, and she looked like she would be like the final girl.
Yeah, she looked like the one.
Two shoes.
Yeah,
right.
and you wouldn't expect her to kill anybody.
No, of course not.
Oh my God. And then at the end, right, when you find out, you have that guy look like the accountant.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
The soul catcher.
Right.
And that was cool. So he walked up to all the people, right? And he opens up his jar. Oh, by the way, like my cemetery cinema coffee mug, right? Opens up the jar, right? And I get sprayed. And then all the smoke gets sucked into the jar. And at the end, he walks out with like 9 mason jars, one for every person that got killed. And everybody died, right? Except for like the devil girl and the goody two shoes, who turns out to be a devil girl. Right? But one of my favorite parts was when that lug nut, the long hair guy, gets axed.
Yeah.
Right? He's acting like he can save everybody and all that. Right? Ka-chunk. I've seen him, even though they didn't show it, I know I've seen him in a bunch of biker movies, and I saw him in a wrestling movie.
Huh.
It just, as I'm thinking about it, I'm like, that guy's a lot more familiar. But, again, he's from Trenton, New Jersey. Jersey, and he's a lug nut. You know what a lug nut is? It's one of those, the big tough guy in high school that couldn't add 2 and 2, but, like, everybody was scared of him? That was that guy. All right. So, now, how about the redhead, right? I loved her.
Of course you did.
She stole her roommate's term paper, right? Didn't tell her, right? And then she got the scholarship, right? Her roommate didn't. And then her roommate committed suicide. Whoa. Right? That's
heavy.
Right?
Heavy stuff.
But I liked it when, the red kills the bad guy, right? And you think he's the guy that's doing it all, right? Turns out it wasn't, right? And then, then you find out that the bad girl, right, is actually like one of Satan's little demons who's sent to Earth to do stuff like that to collect souls, right? And it's always the quiet one. Always. The born-again quiet one.
Quiet one? Quiet one?
Yeah. No. You can't shut him up sometimes. Next to me, that's tough, right? Hey, and then, again, I like the soul accountant, right? Because he looked like he could have been a public accountant, right?
Bean counter.
Bean counter, right?
Yep, yep.
And he's just so cool. As well, I guess I have to get to work now. And starts, the smoke comes out, sticks him in there, right? Deep. You know what I'm saying? I really like this movie. Great independent movie.
I can tell you liked it.
Yeah.
You're excited about it.
And like I said, it started out, right? I'm like, oh, here we go. It's going to be like another Friends movie, right? And I thought they were going to be the ones that are getting together and kill somebody for revenge, right? And then it just turned on its head.
I like how things were revealed throughout the movie.
Yeah.
And then everything just, at the end, it just all comes together.
Yeah, and, like you said earlier, right? Everybody has something in their past, you know what I mean, that they have to make up for. Do you? If you do have something in your past you have to make up for, you should call Dread and Darbarian LLC lawyers, and we can get you out of jail for a minor sentence. You just have to do a little time, not a lot of time.
We don't get paid unless you get free.
Exactly.
Call us.
976-1212.
We're here for you.
So how many tombstones do you give this?
Well, you really liked it. I liked it too. I'm going to give it 4. It's a very solid 4 tombstones.
Exactly. I give it a 4. The cinematography was a little off on some of the scenes, right? And when they were in the dark part in the basement, they could have lightened just a little bit so you could see what was going on. Other than that, I thought it was great. And for an independent movie,
independent movie.
Yeah, you get. I'm giving you 4 tombstones also. You get one of these, all right? All right. So we got a letter. We got mail.
You've got mail.
We got a letter from Dominic Carbo of Bradford Heights, Pennsylvania.
Hey, Dom.
All right. Dear guys, I want to get deep with you. Do you have secrets that would cause you to do what they had to do in the movie? Whoa. Doc?
I ain't telling.
You ain't telling?
It's a secret.
The secret.
It's a secret. You know what they say about secrets?
What? You can't tell me.
No. 3 people can keep a secret if 2 of them are dead.
Is that Ben Franklin?
Let that sink in. Yeah, I think that was Franklin.
That was Ben Franklin. Oh. I have one.
Uh-oh.
All right.
You're going to share your secret?
I'm going to share my
A
secret.
deep, dark secret that somebody could then use to blackmail you to have you kill somebody.
Yeah.
You're going to share that.
All right.
Go share away, my friend.
So, all right. Helga and I, we got a new bed. All right. And I ripped the mattress tag off.
Oh.
Yeah. And
the black van outside of your door yet?
The minute I ripped it off, right, it was just like the air in the room got cold. It was like all of a sudden it's like, you messed up, buddy.
Big time?
Yeah.
Big time.
So like I went down, I got duct tape, I put it back on, right? And the first time we took the sheets off to wash the sheets, the tag came off and it stuck in the sheet. So when we washed it, right, it stuck in the sheet, glue stains, all. It was bad. But the time had already passed for the, what do you call it, statute of limitations.
Yeah.
So I was good, but I was real worried when I did that, because all of a sudden it gets cold.
Have you removed the tag from your mattress? Are you waiting for the authorities to show up and throw you in the who's cat? That knock on the door could be them. Call us before they knock. We'll help you.
Dread and Darbarian, LLC. We'll be your lawyers.
We're here for you.
We're here for you. All right. So, talk about So, If you guys want to watch some of the cool stuff we got going on WON,
Oh, so much cool stuff.
just go out to our website.
Right there.
They have, he's doing theme weeks now, right? Spider-Man week, Charles Bronson week, right? He had Super Duper movie week on a couple weeks ago. So all summer long, he's going to have theme weeks, and it's going to be fantastic. You guys are going to enjoy it. I love watching the Spider-Man ones, which was
So much fun.
hysterical, you know? What else? Oh, if you guys want to write us a letter, just shoot us a letter up here.
That email.
WON television
at Gmail.
at Gmail, right? If you guys want to get a hold of us, just go out, hashtag Dr. Dread Reviews. He's all over the place. He's in YouTube. He's on Instagram. He does, he's on the Monster Channel at...
www.themonsterchannel.com.
Now, what time's the show on?
Oh,
He does Dr. Dread Reviews on the Monster Channel at 9:40 or 11.
or could be 11:40.
Yeah, depending on the week.
Got to check the schedule.
Gotta check the schedule. So sometimes he's on against us, sometimes he's not. Sometimes you feel like a monster host, sometimes you're not. All right.
Okay.
You can get a hold of me,
At
Mad Darbarian.
And he's like so popular. He's on the red carpet. He's interviewing celebrities. He's with the Delco Harhaven people. He's checking out movie premieres. He's in his mobile studio doing the post-apocalyptic movie review.
Post-apocalyptic theater movie review.
That's a mouthful.
Yeah.
But yeah, type that in.
Yeah.
Google search it.
Yep. And if you want to check out what we got going on, so you can get a hold of us at Cemetery Cinema's Facebook page. We put all our stuff out there you guys like to see. My bits, his bits that we do individually, right? All the stuff from the show, our schedules. You guys want to know what's going on with us? Hit the Cemetery Cinema Facebook page.
It's fun. The bits are fun. So it's a fun page to belong to.
Yeah. And you see the bit that he did with the Bones Bizarre. It was bizarre what he did. It was really funny and the music's great. It was fun, man.
Doc got some DVDs.
Yeah, like Max Headroom.
Did.
Oh, God. All right, guys. Dude,
Keep it creepy.
keep it creepy. And we'll see you next week on Cemetery Cinema.